Navy SEAL gets a brutal surprise. Navy SEAL gets a brutal surprise. The courtroom was packed, tense with anticipation. In the center of it all stood Lieutenant Commander Tasha Reed, a decorated black Navy SEAL testifying in a high-profile civil rights case against a local police department. Her calm, unwavering demeanor commanded respect, but not everyone was prepared to accept her presence without hostility. Among the officers in attendance was Sergeant Linda Brower, a veteran cop with a history of disciplinary complaints. From the start, Brower had made her contempt clear. Sharp glances, whispered comments, and tense body language. But no one could have predicted how far she'd go. As Tasha calmly finished her statement and turned to leave the witness stand, Brower, perhaps driven by rage, perhaps by a dangerous sense of impunity, lashed out. In full view of the judge, jury, and spectators, Brower kicked Tasha squarely behind the knee, aiming to send her sprawling. It was a grave miscalculation. Before Brower's foot even touched the ground again, Tasha reacted on pure instinct. Years of elite military training kicked in. Pivoting with lightning speed, she caught Brower's leg mid-air, twisting her off balance. In a single smooth motion, Tasha brought the officer down to the floor, pinning her effortlessly without causing serious injury, but with absolutely no question about who was in control. The courtroom erupted into chaos. Gasps, shouts, a few stifled cheers. The judge immediately called for order, banging the gavel furiously. Bailiffs rushed in to separate the two, but by then it was already over. Brower lay humiliated, face flushed with a mixture of anger and fear. Security footage of the incident went viral within hours. Commentators hailed Tasha's restraint and discipline, noting that despite being attacked, she had used minimal force, the mark of a true professional. Meanwhile, Brower was placed on administrative leave, pending an internal investigation, and was later charged with assault and contempt of court. As Tasha Reed calmly exited the courthouse that day, she gave a simple statement to the waiting press. Respect isn't given because of a badge or a title, it's earned by your actions. And that day there was no doubt who had earned it. Would you like a few alternate versions, like a more dramatic, detailed, or news report style one too? Simmered like a live wire inside the packed courtroom. All eyes were on Lieutenant Commander Tasha Reed, a black Navy SEAL with a legendary service record. She stood tall at the witness stand, her voice steady as she delivered powerful testimony against a local police department accused of civil rights violations. Among the uniformed officers lining the back wall, Sergeant Linda Brower burned with visible fury, her fists clenched. Her jaw worked furiously as Tasha spoke, each word seeming to strike her like a blow. Brower had made her feelings clear long before the trial. She didn't think someone like Reed deserved the platform she had earned. Then, the unthinkable happened. As Tasha descended the stand, walking toward her seat, Brower took 2 quick steps forward and, without warning, launched a kick aimed at the back of Tasha's knee, a move meant to knock her down and humiliate her in front of the world. Time seemed to freeze. But for Tasha Reed, trained for the chaos of battle, it was just another hostile move to neutralize. In a breathtaking instant, Tasha pivoted. She caught Brower's ankle mid-air with a brutal precision that spoke of years in the field. With a sharp twist and a firm shove, she sent Brower crashing to the courtroom floor with a loud thud that echoed against the marble walls. Gasps and shouts erupted from the stunned courtroom. The judge shouted for order. Bailiffs scrambled. Reporters' pens flew across notepads, trying to capture what they'd just witnessed. But the drama didn't end there. Tasha stepped back, hands up, showing restraint, a silent, powerful statement that while she could have responded with overwhelming force, she chose control instead. It was professionalism under fire. It was honor in the face of hate. Brower lay dazed on the ground, her reputation in ruins before the trial was even over. Within hours, video of the incident tore through social media, sparking national outrage and debate. Memes and headlines crowned Tasha a hero, a living reminder that true strength lies not in brute force but in discipline and dignity. Facing mounting pressure, Sergeant Brower was quickly suspended without pay, facing charges of assault and contempt of court. Meanwhile, Tasha Reed, unmoved by the chaos, simply walked out of the courtroom, her head held high. When reporters caught up to her